Hey guys, and welcome to my Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys YouTube channel, the home of the best Super Smash Bros. Tournaments that I myself don't get involved with. It's all run through AI. One of the most exciting parts of being a part of this community is that you get to enter in the ultimate Dream Team. This is where you at home get to choose your team, but with the fighters all divided up into tiers, with only a limited amount to spend, you have to pick the best team who you think will get the most wins in this series of tournaments. And it's all for free, so you've got absolutely nothing to lose and only something to gain, as you, the winner, could receive this handmade trophy with your top fighter sitting on the top of it. If you want to check out what fighters are in which tier and what rank they are, you can either A, find me on social media, on Facebook or Twitter, and find all the information you need there for picking your team, or you can check out the fighter ranks on my tier list video, and the link should be in the bio. This video is a guide to show you how to use the ultimate Dream Team Selector that I've created. In a sense, it's like a calculator to help you choose your team. If you don't have an Apple product that has numbers on it, then this video won't help you very much. I can only apologise. But you'll have to select manually through my social media pages. If you don't have social media but still want to get involved, you can email me at smashcomtot@hotmail.com. So there's plenty of ways to get involved. We're going to start this video with a basic tutorial of how to get the file opened, and then a step-by-step guide of how to use numbers. If there's anything you're struggling with along the way, make sure to return back to this video and give yourselves a little recap. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? I'd like to apologise in advance for those who are confident of using any products on Apple, including numbers, but I just want to make sure that those who don't understand get a step-by-step guide of exactly how to do everything. So I'm going to send two emails to you, one called Ultimate Dream Team Part 1, and the other one, you've guessed it, Ultimate Dream Team Part 2. Part 1 is where you'll find the file for the calculator, and Part 2 is just some extra information that you might want to see. So looking at Part 2 first, I've sent you who's in what team. The table on the right shows you what team came where in the previous series. Then scrolling down, you see all of the teams and who's ranked where in which team. The top 4 fighters from each team are in the Alpha League, and the bottom 4 fighters in each team are all in the Beta League. So there's 32 fighters in each set of tourneys. If you keep scrolling, you come across the Crystal Leagues. Now this is a good visual to see who has won what so far in each Crystal League. Now the reason this is important is because if a fighter gets to 5 wins, so if we look at this one here with Jigglypuff, if Jigglypuff gets to 5 wins in this series, then she will be given 5 extra wins, which means 5 extra wins for you. So this could be quite crucial. Make sure to check out other videos if you don't understand how crystals work. And finally, as we scroll down a little further, we get the accolades. So all of the accolades the fighters can win. So as you can see there, there's gold and silver. And I'm not going to go through them all because that would take lots of time. But you'll be able to have a look there, and some of them you'll see this series winners or last series winners with a little image there, and it says next to it, this series winner or last series winner. There we go. And that is all the information that will be in the Part 2 of the email. Okay, we're now going over to Part 1. So this email just welcomes you to Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys Ultimate Dream Team. It's got a link to my YouTube channel in the email. And right at the bottom, when we're scrolling, we're going to see this little file at the bottom there. So simply, we're going to click onto that file like so. This will only open the PDF version of this file, so you won't be able to edit it unless you open it with numbers, and here's how to do that. The share symbol, which hopefully should be on your screen now, can either be found in the top right corner of a computer or the bottom left hand corner of a phone. So you're going to click on that, and it opens up different versions of how you can open that file, and we want to open it by pressing on numbers. And there you go, after a couple of seconds of loading, it will open up the file for you. Yay! Success! Now in the top right hand corner, you should see a button that says edit. It's just underneath the battery charging symbol. I do realise that my border does cover half of these things, so I'm going to keep sending you snapshots of exactly what I'm doing. So we're going to click on edit. This enables us to change anything we like on this spreadsheet. So if you wanted, you could change all of the text and send me some mean messages back, but please don't. So we've got our introduction here. Please read it, it will help. And then we're going to scroll down like so. So it's a step-by-step guide, so if you just follow that, you should be okay. So step number 1 will be choosing your team. Now you'll be able to scroll across and see all of the teams that we have available. I'm going to use the team my wife sent me as a template. So her favourite team is the Cosmo Vipers. So what you want to do is you want to click on where it says Cosmo Vipers and then click again. And it comes up with a drop box in which you want to press copy, like so. Once you've done that, you then click on this white box here. Do the same, you click on it and then click again. And you press paste. That comes up with Cosmo Vipers. Step 1 complete. We scroll down. Pick a name for your team. So with numbers, you always click on the cell first. Now in the bottom right hand corner, there should be a little keyboard symbol next to cell. So we're going to click on that, which then brings up the keyboard. So the first thing you want to do is delete exactly what it says there by pressing the delete button, in which you can see the icon on that side. And then you're going to type your team. So in this case, Team Nuggets. Woo-woo. And then you can simply just press anywhere on the screen like so. You've got a team name. Section 3. What name would you like to use to represent your team? I.e. real name, gamer tag. Now I've put there in red, and just to clarify, this is the name that's going to be used in the video. So if you don't want your real name said, make sure to put a gamer tag or anything you like really. If you want to be called Bob, I'll call you Bob. Same as before, we're going to click on the white box where it says type your name and click once again on the little keyboard symbol. Delete it, and I'm going to type my wife's name. And then I'm going to click away. Ta-da! Right, step 4 is creating your logo. So I've got an example there of what your logo is going to look like. It has your team name, it has your team colours of your favourite team, which mine is the energy source, hence why it's blue and blue, and it has your favourite character in the middle, which mine is Sora. To find the fighter icons, you simply scroll to the right, like so, and then you have all of the fighters there. So once again, in this case, Team Nuggets picks Ice Climbers. So I'm going to click on this column, and I'm going to click where Ice Climbers are, and that comes up with the little pop-up menu again, in which case we're going to press copy. Now if you're using a keyboard, you can simply hold Command and C to copy and then Command and V to paste. This is more of an IT lesson than anything. Anyway, we're going to scroll back to the left as we've copied our icon. Click on the white box, click on it again and press paste. And then there you go, a little picture of Ice Climbers comes up there. And then yeah, I'll make you a team logo. So let's scroll. Okay, now's the exciting part in picking your team, and I'm going to read through the rules just very quickly. So the aim is to spend Dream Ultimate coins, that's ducks, to build your team. So you can pick one fighter from each tier. Those tiers are A, B, C, D, E, F, and then D1 and D2. So in the boxes below, we're going to type your fighters into each tier. I will show you that in a minute. And then you have a total of 540 ducks to spend, which means that you can't just pick the top fighter from each tier. You're going to have to spend wisely. And I have put it in this red box there to the right, but it's worth noting that in the Ultimate Dream Team tournament, only wins count towards your points, so the losses don't matter. And at the start of the series, every fighter is on 0 wins and 0 losses. So anything you see now, if someone's on 10 wins, you will not get those wins to start with, so everything will start from scratch. And here is the creme de la creme, which is the calculator. So you'll be able to put the name of your fighter into where it says missing, and then it will all calculate it for you and how much ducks, etc. that you have to spend. Now on the right, you do have where all the fighters are. Now I believe in the updated version of this, where it says ducks, which is the column in white with red writing, so the column that I've highlighted there, that would have been easier to start with. This column has been moved to where it says tier, so if you're on a mobile phone, it's so much easier to see how much ducks that fighter's worth. But as this is an old version, you're just going to have to bear with me. As this is numbers, which is similar to Microsoft Excel, the spelling has to be exactly correct for it to actually find what fighter you're using. Now an easy hack for this is to just copy and paste the name, which, like I've shown you before, you click on the name to the right, so we're going to click on Sephiroth. There he is. Click on it again, and you can do copy. Where it says missing, click on it again and press paste, and it will come up with Sephiroth right there. For now though, I'm going to type everything. So we're going to start with tier A, which is the gold one to the right. Now if you type, for example, Pichu, who as we can see below tier A is in tier B, it will tell you that it is incorrect still, because you picked from a wrong tier. So you have to make sure that you pick from the A. So we're going to put in my wife's team. The Ice Climbers, obviously. Now once you've finished typing, you can press enter or click away as you always do, but each section that says missing is in a different cell. So if you press enter again, it will keep creating these white boxes. in which case you don't want to do that. If you do make a mistake, there is an undo button that's in the top left hand corner of the page. If you want to undo it using a keyboard, you can press and hold Command and Z. So there we go, we've got ice climbers, which were 93 ducks, which means that our section was correct. Now all of these have to be green, including at the bottom where it says left to spend. If you've overspent, it will show you how much you've overspent by. So at the moment we've got 447 ducks left to spend. In the B tier she's picked Sheik, in the C tier Marth, from the D tier she's picked Sonic. Obviously you can't see that on screen now, but if you keep scrolling you will get all of the tiers. She's picked Dark Samus from the E tier, which is quite a big spend. From the F tier, Luigi, D1 Falco, and then finally in D2 Peach. Now all those names I've just read out are associated with the current series that I'm filming this on, so this may be different by the time that it gets to you, so make sure you do have a look through those fighters first. Now it says she's actually got one left to spend, so she could upgrade a character. So let's say that from the B tier she wanted Meta Knight instead of Sheik, because Meta Knight is one place above Sheik. She could afford that. But if she wanted to put in Pichu in the B tier, it will tell her that she's overspent by 5, so she will have to reduce that spending. So this will allow you to write in all the names you want and then plan accordingly to make sure you hit those 540 ducks. And that's the team completed. If you keep scrolling, it then tells you step 6, which is how to submit your team. So as long as I can see all the information that you've typed out, you can send it to me however you want. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to explain how to send it back in an email. And just to quickly mention before we do that, at the bottom of the screen, it does tell you who the Series 1 winner was, which was the Wonder Boys. Well done. It would be the previous season winner, but that was Series 1 in this case. And it shows you exactly who they picked. Now those choices will have all moved rank and they all may be in different tiers. So you can't replicate that team, it's absolutely impossible. But as an idea, those were some of the good fighters last time and how many wins they got in that tournament. Anyway, back up to the team submission. So in the top right hand corner where earlier we changed it to edit to view mode, we're going to click on those 3 dots in the middle, in which it comes up with more, is what it says. Now in that drop box, we can press the button share. Do you believe in love after love? Not that kind of share. This kind of share, which means that we can send it to someone, which in this case will be me. We're going to click on to where it says mail. We're going to send it to your boy, Smash Com ToT at hotmail.com. That guy there. Energy Scott, that's me. Now when you're sending it back, if you could just put your name, so this person's name is Test, and if you just put UDT, which is Ultimate Dream Team, that just makes it easier. If you do just want to put your name, I also don't care. You won't be criticised for it. Only in my mind. And that's pretty much it. You can send me a message if you want saying hi. And then finally, you want to press this little send icon, like so. Yay! That sent that over to me. Now, occasionally it does come up with message size, as the file is quite big. Now, it says something along the lines of like small message, medium message, large message, and actual size. And the one you want to click is actual size. Now, I couldn't find an example of this when I needed it, so you're just going to have to trust me if it comes up. Now, it may take a few seconds to send as well, but don't worry about that. I'll get it eventually, and then I'll have your team ready. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you have all the information you need to pick the best team possible, and you go on and smash this series. Don't forget to give this video a like, and click subscribe to get all of the tournament updates and all of the live content. Every little helps, so I really appreciate you guys doing any of those things for me. Until the series starts, good luck, and I will see you guys when the next series starts.